Straight from the community to your airways, from your whip to your job. Come on, let me hear you say hi. Right now, who you with? Reece. Who you with? Right now, who you with? Reece. Who you with? Right now, who you with? Reece.
Vertically challenged. You can't do nothing about that. All right, man. We live and lit, man. You know we broadcast live from Media Campus West. Reec Show live on this beautiful Wednesday. Usually it's question of the day, but today we got to switch it up. It's a fitness Wednesday. We got all these wonderful people in here glowing and showing. They got these muscles and all that. So I wore my fitness shirt. You know, I look like, I'm in my second trimester, but that's a whole nother story. Today, we got the one and only, my trainer to the stars, the brother that's been helping people get fit all around the world. Rodrico's in the building, FDL train, and we got the myth, the woman, the legend, because it's Women's History Month. We had to represent for our ladies in here. She's been doing so many great things, so many big things across everywhere. Social media popping, hair popping, nails popping. You know what I'm saying? She got a belly button out today. Y'all can't see it because it's under the desk, but it's all good. Track baby's in the building. Yeah.
Thank you.
What's up, Miss Lady? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Feeling good.
That's what's up. You shining and glowing. My boy Fred, what's up, bro?
Man, I'm doing it, man. Laying back tired and chilling.
That's what I'm talking about. So y'all are our guests today, man. Today is all about fitness, obviously, because we got some people that are really gurus in the game doing big things. You guys have, a far reach. You've been saving people's lives through your training, and you also been breaking all types of barriers and ceilings, especially you. Well, both of you guys, because you have unique stories, you know what I'm saying? But for people that do follow you online, we've seen, you running routes out there looking like the cheetah. You know what I'm saying? You doing your thing on the track, on the football field, in the world of fitness, And then Fred, you got a redemption story that should be in, encyclopedia and wiki. It should come up when you Google the word redemption and re-emergence, your picture should pop up, So that's what I want to talk about. But first, we got a personal, relationship because you my dog, you know what I'm saying? Plus, you helped me find my fitness journey, you know what I'm saying? Because as a former athlete, I was used to being a certain weight and just being able to eat whatever I want. And then age and birthdays happen, and that don't work the same way. Because I can't knock down the whole row of Oreos no more. It don't work good for me. But you helped me get back to where, a place where I feel okay, taking my shirt off at the beach in the summertime. So there we go. So let me hit the hype bell for me. Out all summer. No, I was just playing. But and then obviously we wanted to bring you in today to honor you about what you're doing in fitness and the strides you're making, of course. So
thank you.
Let's go ahead and get to talking. I'm gonna start with you ladies first. Like, how did you get into being, more into fitness, and where did your journey start?
So honestly, I have been, in fitness / an athlete since I was like 3 years old.
Mm-hmm.
My first sport was tennis at 4, and then from there it just never stopped.
Right.
So I grew up in like a super athletic family. I had 3 brothers. One was my twin, older sister. They all played football. I was a tomboy, so literally whatever they was doing, I was doing.
You was out there, yeah.
So I think that's kind of how it started, and it never left.
Never left. That's what I'm talking about. But at birth, you thought, they thought you probably weren't going to be doing any sports.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't know, but I have scoliosis, first of all. But when I came into this world, we were a little bit early, so we were considered premature, but we didn't actually have to be in the NICU.
Right.
But we were the first twins in our family to ever survive. So the odds was definitely against us.
Yeah.
And then of course when I got older and my doctor actually missed when I was younger that I had scoliosis because it would have been an easier process of them fixing it. But when I went in at 12, they were like, yeah, she would have to pretty much, literally have to go through surgery. We have to rearrange her spine. And all these different things, and they end up saying I don't think she should ever play sports because if she got hit the wrong way, fell the wrong way, she could end up paralyzed. And at that time, track was my life. That's all I knew. That's my happy place. So my mom had a decision to make, pretty much, whether to allow me to continue, playing sports or whatever, or go ahead and do the surgery, and just kind of, let sports go. And she prayed about it, ended up just saying, she's adjusted to it. I feel like she's good. I feel like God has her And now I'm playing some of the roughest sports in the world. So.
You really are.
Not playing them, you dominating them.
Dominating them. Let's talk about
dominating
that.
Them. Yeah.
Let's talk about you dominating some of the roughest sports in the world. Like, let's talk about that a little bit.
Okay, so first, I guess some people know, but I play rugby, which, you know, that's actually my baby.
Right.
But
Are you Australian? Let's talk about this. I'm just playing around. She a real G, bro.
I'm black.
Rugby's no joke.
But no, I play rugby. I was actually on the road to the Olympic, trying to make the Olympic team back in 2019. Ended up getting injured, and then that's kind of how like tackle football came into play, because I got recruited to play in a league or whatever. Ended up making history by becoming or being offered the highest contract ever for a female athlete.
Right. Hold on, we got this. We got to hit the hype bell. When you say you just can't drop bombs like that. You got to hit the hype bell. Right.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, but and now that's what I'm doing. So actually, I'm preparing for my season in April. I have an ACL injury, so miraculously somehow I've been able to recover super fast. So it's looking like I might be able to play my third game. Okay. So I'm excited. You know, God is good.
Now we need you to take your time. We need you there for a long time.
I'm gonna take my time though. I'm gonna take my time.
We coming out there ruining. Anybody hit you the wrong way, tell them you got some gangsters or some brothers.
Lord.
We going off.
See,
Now, I see you take off. I see you run routes. You can catch. You can do it all. So where they gonna have you at? What are we doing?
So definitely running back for sure. Probably some slot. I don't really like catching the football like that.
But you
like
can
running.
catch. So you got to get over that.
I'm all right. You know, I still got some work to do on my hands. But yeah, definitely probably slot too. But it's looking like running back for sure.
But once it hits your hand, it's all over.
It's over with.
I mean, I guess, you know.
Yeah, you go tell the truth.
Talk your talk.
It's over with.
All right.
I mean, I try. I do my
for
own thing.
For those that are just tuning in, like, or may not be 100% familiar with your story, like, it's a lot of little girls out there that thinking like, oh, I like football. They may be interested. They may watch it with somebody, and they're like, oh, I want to do that. And then somebody like, you can't do that because you're a female. But that's not true, and you doing it. So tell them where they can follow and find you on the football field too.
So you guys can follow me on Instagram, which is trackbaby001. Also, you can.
That's her 40 time, .001.
Oh my
no, I was
God.
playing.
I cannot.
That's it.
And then also just keep up with me on like my website, which is queenofabs.com. And then just stay tuned. I'll be posting my schedule and letting everybody know exactly where the games is at, and what, you know, streaming platforms is going to be on. It's going to be on Vire for sure. So if you have Vire on your TV, you can just click that and then you'll be able to see our games.
Dope.
But I keep you posted.
All right, we like it. All right, we're going to talk about Queen of Abs. I'm going to jump over to my guy, Fred. Fred, man.
Look, she said that. I said, dang, I don't look like that.
Fred, he's so crazy.
I'm like, man, I want to look like that.
I'm not finna play.
I like sandwiches.
Me too. That's my problem. I like cookies.
I like cookies too, though.
But you work out. That's the problem. So I like cookies, and then I don't like to do the other stuff.
Can't be doing that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So you don't like the combo, not cookies and workout. You just like the first part.
The first part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No combo. Just give me
Right. There we go. There we go. All right, Fred. Talk to us about who you are for those that don't. Everybody knows Fred. Somehow they know Fred one way or another. But talk to us about FDL. Like, how did you get into the world of training?
Man, I think just like Track was saying, for me, I'm an athlete all my life. You know, I come from a family athlete, father pro ball player, brothers play pro ball. It's sometime in your household, you know, you don't have a choice. You follow suit with everybody else. So growing up, like I call two of the roughest cities ever, Compton, California, Memphis, Tennessee. Sports was just it's kind of was an exit out.
Yeah.
So if my brothers left and they went to the football field, I went too.
Yeah.
And if I wanted to stay out and be out there, then I need to hit that football field. If they play basketball, I play basketball. So whatever was going on at that time, whatever season, that's what I did.
Yeah.
As a kid, man, we're not always groomed to which sport that we're going to take serious. So I was just happened to be in everything, and luckily for me, basketball took off for me.
Yeah.
You know, I got the same old story, any athlete, man, a couple years pro ball overseas, couple injuries, and then, you know, you just try to find another niche. For me, fitness became a niche. I watch a lot of people get in fitness from a different perspective. You know, they wanted to help somebody. I'll be honest, when I first came in the game in fitness, it wasn't about anybody but myself. One, depression. Two, torn ACL, torn patella, Achilles. Just so many different situations that have a setback in your life. You know, you begin to start questioning yourself. You know, were you ever that good? Why did this happen to you? And it gets kind of sad because it's faith-based, believing in God like I did, you know what I'm saying? We should know that whatever happens, you know, it's the better for us.
Right.
However we take it, whatever decisions we make.
But you got to figure that out because as an athlete, you kind of grown to, you are the man per se on the basketball court, right? Or whenever you playing. So that becomes part of your DNA. That becomes part of who you are. Like you're defined by that sport at some point. And when that's taken away from you from an injury, then you start to second guess who you are. Oh, yeah. So I get what you're saying. So you
feel
fall
like you
in
have
that depression.
Nothing, you know?
Yeah.
And so for me, man, I just thought it was one of them things where my outlet to my depression, to bad relationships and everything, let me go to the basketball court. You know, and when I say go back to old days, I'm talking about going back to the concrete basketball court,
right? Playing
ball with guys that to everybody else meant nothing, but to me meant the world because they would be there at 3 o'clock and we would play to 8 o'clock. And then the more and more, you know, people say, hey, man, that's Rodrico, or I remember him. And then you get a kid that's 8-year-old, you know what I'm saying? And not that he's looking up to you, but he was like, hey, can you help me do this? Can you help? And so then you start to recognize, man, really what's meant for you in life. You know, wait a minute. Pro basketball that wasn't my whole thing. That wasn't what I was supposed to be. That was a part of my journey. Right. You know, then accepting what's the end game of your journey. My journey was to touch these type of avenues so then I can also help people grow further. Right. There's so many ball players that I know, we don't mention names, that's going to go on and be way better ball players than me. So many athletes going to do a whole lot. I'm just happy to have a conversation or a day of training with them, a month of training, a year to help them get to where they needed to be. Right. So that's where then it changed. It felt good to not be selfish because I'm depressed about something. It felt good to help other people. And when I realized that, man, I'm feeling good because she lost 30 pounds. I'm feeling good because he's got high blood pressure and they got him on pills and everything. But now I got him working out. He's drinking a lot of water. He comes to me 4 months later and he's shaking his bottle. You don't hear nothing. I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, man, it's empty. They said I don't got to take it no more. So the more that happened for me, the more it began to be took over. I found myself helping people was a bigger award than me ever having 25, 30 points on the basketball court, me being the spotlight. Nah, that ain't the spotlight. The spotlight is not the 25 points on the court, but what about the 25 lives you changed this year?
Absolutely. Let me hit the hype bill. You want to hit the hype bill. That's real, though, because you actually personally helped me with that. Like, I was at a point where I had gained some weight, then I got the weight down, right? And then I was down to 6% body fat at a time. And you helped me do that, but then my blood pressure was still high. It runs in the family. You was like, we got to change this meal plan. So we did that. And then I was off of any high blood pressure situations and stuff like that. So I know firsthand how you work. You know, you work from a holistic point of view where it's like inside out. We're going to do everything. You know what I mean? And down to, your meal prep, meal planning, as well as, working out too. So,
And what y'all don't know, man, Reec's back on his meal plan. We got check-ins every morning right now, track, baby. He sent me a picture of the smoothie, the breakfast.
That's good.
I don't want to hear it. I want to see it.
He want to see it.
The other day he had a pack and it has, good healthy meal, but his hand slipped and it was 2 chocolate chip cookies right up on his sleeve.
I didn't know you saw that. I didn't know you saw that. You know what I mean?
No, but yeah. But that's what it is for us, man. I think anybody who cares about and people say fitness. I think anybody who cares about life-changing situations in the position that we in, we get our greatest fulfillment from seeing someone else change. Yeah. 100%. You will be surprised. In Texas not too long ago, we did a camp. It was about 5 years ago. Person came up, talked all about their life. Things didn't happen. He's one of my closest friends now on Instagram. And he was like, man, that 1 week, and like I said, I don't believe in a motivation speech. It's because that's only one day. Yeah. I want to help you on and on. He said, man, I just follow you. He said, some of the workouts you post, I do it. And he was happy. If you look at my page, he went from 326 pounds. He's 192 pounds now. Wow. And we never had an interaction. Right.
That's amazing.
So we enjoy what we do.
Yeah, you really do.
But yeah, man, forget me, man. Let's talk about the queen of the whole
let's
thing
talk
right
about
here.
the queen. The queen of abs herself is in the building. Let's talk about that. Like,
yeah, I hate she said that because now I really feel bad. Like I gotta go do some sit-ups.
Oh my God.
You. I mean, 6-pack, 8-pack, keg. Let's talk about it. All right, so let's get into it. Talk about the queen of abs because, like, I know a lot of people want to get there. Yeah. Especially now when it's starting to heat back up. The beach is calling. Vacation is calling.
Yeah, I mean, So with my Queen of Apps brand, when I first started, which was 2014, I guess.
I saw the transformation.
It was definitely a I guess coming from a sports background, I've always known how to, of course, train myself.
Right.
But I remember the times when I was like in the backyard training my little brother or my little nephew or whatever, and just how much joy I got out of that, seeing them get better, seeing them, you know, do different little moves that we practice in the background, like actually in like their games and stuff. So I knew that I had a passion to help people outside of just even the athletic world. And I remember one time when I was in college, I got certified, so I was happy. I was like, oh, about to go train some people on campus. And I remember I was training this one specific person, and he actually had a disability. He was pretty overweight, had super low self-esteem, everything like that. And I remember I used to meet with him like twice a week, and I just remember how much joy like he had, like, you know, just first of all interacting with someone, and then secondly just like, you know, I'm gonna speak life into you, you know, even if you're doing bad, I'm gonna say like, look, you got it, you'll struggle a little bit, but you got it. And he just seeing him light up, you know. And then when I did see him start losing weight, and I did see him like finally, you know, lift up his shirt in the mirror and actually smile, that like made me feel amazing.
I can believe that, man. Especially because, man, listen, we got people like in those situations, they may hear a lot of negative, especially with social media. You post a picture, you getting all these people, oh, you don't look right and this and that, and then you coming with that positive influence. That's beautiful. Let me hit that hype bell again.
Yes, I love that.
Knock the paint off that thing today. Yeah, man. So that's beautiful to have like those stories, and I know you get thousands of those stories now as your reach grows. So no, it's definitely a big passion of mine now, and you know, I now have like a fitness app called Coach Queen of Abs, where, you know, I do a lot of 14-day challenges, and they have been just
I need
phenomenal.
6 of those challenges.
I got you.
Yeah.
Need 6 apiece, me and Reece.
I'm gonna be the next Queen of Abs.
Yes,
that
what you want.
didn't come out right.
I
You know what I mean?
I was going to the beach this year with shorts and sweatshirt. I was gonna have good legs.
That's what I'm saying. I was just wearing cutoffs.
But look, I train men too. Y'all gotta see my like the transformation with the
men.
We
know.
We know how you get down.
It's been crazy. So it's like I just love seeing like the messages that I get, like, oh my God, like now I can do this, or oh my God, now I can go in the backyard and do this with my kids, and I can finally take off my shirt with my wife when we go to the beach or whatever.
That's what's up.
So it's like I love seeing stuff like that. So I mean, it's like what you said. It's about not what you can do for yourself, but just about what you can do for other people and what legacy you're leaving for other people to follow.
It means a lot.
To, you know
That's
what I'm saying,
bar.
inspire the next generation. So that's honestly all I care about. It's never about me. Even all these things that I've done, even football, even the shoe company, is great. It's cool. It's, you know, it's nice. But when I look at and I get these messages from different people, like, man, like I didn't even know like women were in the shoe industry. Like now I can actually follow my dream as a designer and maybe go and work for a bigger company or whatever, or I can have my own company or my own shoe. And then same thing with the little girls, like, oh, like my mom said I couldn't play football, but seeing you, like she said, I can play flag football now. So it's like I love stuff like that. So it's not about me, it's about what am I leaving, what legacy am I leaving, what are they gonna say about me 20 years from, or dang, that's actually, hopefully it's not 20 years, but 20 years after I pass, whenever that be, let's say it's 100 years.
It's gonna be all good, I can tell you that.
So that's what I care
all
about.
good about you.
Man, that's super dope. And like all puns aside, you running through everything. Like you just said, you're able to design shoes. You have a say in that. Like you couldn't imagine that as a 12-year-old kid that's getting diagnosed with scoliosis. You know what I'm saying? So how was that? How was that feeling? Like the first shoe you got to design and you in part of that process. Like how was that for you?
Honestly, so it was very surreal because I've always been a sneakerhead. Like I love sneakers, I love Jordans and things like that.
You got some jaunts on right now.
Feet on the counter.
Right, put the jaunts on right now. Throw them up there.
Y'all, these are low tops though. I know y'all haven't seen these.
Now we ain't talking about these right now because I'm really mad about these right now.
I don't even think those out yet. Those are prototype.
So, but nah, like
shoe baby, bro.
I didn't realize like how like. When I first got, because people don't, well, I told the story a lot of times, but I'm gonna say it again real quick. When I got the news, or not even the news, I was a brand ambassador for another shoe company, and I was selling the mess out of their shoes. And the designer, his name is Jamie Sills, which is now my designer. He was like, "Have you ever thought about like your own like shoe, like a signature line under this company?" And I was like, "Yeah, like I like custom shoes, blah blah blah." And so he said, "What would you like? Like, how would you want it to look like? Like, what would you want it to look like?" And I said, Balenciaga and a Jordan. Like I wanted to be like high fashion looking, but also like something you can play high performance, so you can go play basketball, whatever. And I said, but I wanted to pop. Like I wanted to pop. I wanted to be loud, different. And so he did the sketch. And when he sketched that shoe up, it was exactly what I saw in my mind.
Wow.
Like first time, posted on social media, it went crazy, went viral on LinkedIn. And then that's when my mom ended up coming in, you know, and was like, yeah, let's just make this a shoe company.
Yeah.
And I was like, Mom,
hit the hot breath for that. For Mom, do it's like, let's make the big money, let's make the bag.
Yeah, but my mom is the one. She's like, yo, you can fly, you can be a queen if you want to, whatever you want to be. And so I was like, Mom, that's a little bit too much. Like we got to go against this company, this company, this company. And she was like, you can do it.
You
like,
need somebody like that to tell you, like you don't need them. Yeah,
that's why she's a COO.
Yeah, but if you think about it too, though, like most. Even the females right now, WNBA, whatever, they're wearing some guy's shoe. Yeah. Think about it now, the females that look up to you, the younger generation of young girls and stuff like that, young ladies coming up, they're wearing your shoe. Yeah. You know, they have their own, if I use these words the right way, they got their own female Jordan. Yeah. They know that when I'm going to get a shoe, I'm going to get track
quality shoe too. Yeah. Like it's dope, it's functional. Gilbert Arenas needed you back then when he was rocking them Pradas hooping. I was like, bro, tripping. He really hooping in the Pradas, like, but he needed some high fashion functionable shoes like you got, you know. So you kind of breaking the mold to that. Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah. That is super awesome.
Yeah, let me hit the hype bell again. So that battery gonna run out today.
This is why we wanted to honor women. Though.
Right. But this is all about women's history. It's not just about those who created the past for a better future. And we appreciate each and every one of those ladies. But now we have young women and women just building upon those legacies. And you're doing that. You know what I'm saying? You're really killing it out here. So we wanted to honor you for that.
I'm trying a little bit.
Nah, you're doing. You're definitely doing.
But thank you. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. So with that being said, we got an event coming up. Fred, FDL Train. Fred got everybody coming out. We honoring ladies. Let's talk about it.
So basically, man, March 19th, 8:30 in the morning to the time, man. We're gonna say about 2:00. We got this event, man. It's called This Is Fitness by FDL Train, and this event, man, is strictly to honor women, you know, of our culture in this fitness game. You know, people that's been in it. Big thing for me. It's so many people, men. Like when you look at the fitness. It's always dominated by guys. You know, when you look at it from the forefront, no one never sees or talk about all the things that these women has done in fitness. Like we're sitting here right now with Track Baby, and when you think about it, I know 100 guys in the fitness game right now, but I don't know not one guy's got his own shoe company.
Right.
You know, and so I think for me it was just I'm gonna say this real quick. I grew up, you know what I'm saying, with a mom and dad, but I had 8 sisters.
Right.
It's a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, when I thought I was the pimp of the year, I got my game from my sisters.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Ladies know. I'm telling you, females different. You know what I mean? Everything. Like they super quick, super fast. They know how to pick up on things a lot faster than us. So yeah. And
when you look at this, back to the fitness situation, when I sit down, I began to come up with this event, and this event actually, you know, thank God to like several sponsors and people that I'm dealing with Queesh and everybody. It became a tour, and we was trying to figure out how do we kick this tour off? How do we kick these things off? And the only thing that I can think about, I guess about 2 months ago, when I called Track Baby, I said, hey, listen. I said, you've done so much in fitness, you know, and people want to look at the outside. They look at the football. They look at what she does. But knowing her, they don't know her faith base. They don't know how much she cares. Right. They don't know how much driven she is. They don't know what it took for her to get here. And I just thought, you know, for one time, ain't no one speaking up. I was going to put this on the right platform. And I was going to let everybody see, you know, what we have, our shining stars. Right. But just for us, our shining stars ain't the kings. It's these queens. Yeah. It's these women that, you know, conversation. Hey, Track Baby, what do you think about this? Rodrico, that ain't going to work. Right. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well then what's going to work? And you may be stubborn, but you're like, well, shoot, I got to listen to her. Yeah. Because this actually happened for her. You know, and then we got a few other young ladies that, you know, we're going to honor as well. But for me, I wanted to go with the person that I watch, you know, back and forth on Instagram. Every time we ever met up, had a conversation, talked. I got one for you that'll blow your mind. Do you remember at the epicenter we sit on that couch outside? and just ran our mouth that day in the lobby. But just talking. And to hear somebody who strongly believe in everything, you know what I'm saying, in their faith and their will. The humble thing about Track Baby I love, and it's funny, me and you corrected, she always go, I tried. And I'm like, nah, sis. Yeah. You did it, done it, and doing it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And those three things alone were like, you know what? People need to know this woman. You know what I'm saying? And we already know without this, even without this platform, she gonna be great. Yeah. But if I can be a part of just a piece of it, and you can be a piece of it to blow this platform up bigger than what it is, you know what I'm saying? We cool. We the $1 million, the this. Nah, we want to see this woman who plays football. I want to look up and they say, man, they gave her $30 million. Right. And I'm like, you know what?
Let me borrow $1. No,
yeah, let me get $1. But you can't. You know what I'm saying? You know, I want. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, let me call her. Yeah. You know. Yeah.
But it's all about just congratulating people within the same space, and it's not rare, but it's not really publicized like that. Like we want to hold each other up, hold each other accountable, but hold each other up at the same time. And be like, I see what you're doing. Let me put some shine on you too, even though you in the same atmosphere and realm. So that's dope what you doing, Fred, because you know you putting a shine on other fitness trainers, other trainers, and that's what you do, and that's really not something that people normally do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, and that's one thing I do want to piggyback on what you said. Like from day one meeting him, I could tell that he had like a super, super big heart.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it wasn't just for a show or just because, hey, like let's figure out how we can do business together. But it's really like he wants to know you and your story and be able to help you in whatever way too, even if it's outside of fitness. Yeah. Because I was young, I was still trying to figure out what I want to do in the fitness world when we had that conversation. And his energy, his spirit was always very inviting. Even like years of like maybe not even talking, but every time we see each other, it's the same energy. So it doesn't change. So
same with us.
I do want to say that you've always been like just a super positive person, and that is definitely part of a big reason why you are successful. But you know your energy and your spirit speaks volumes.
Let me say it like you. I tried.
Hey, the hype bell for that.
You are.
Yeah. Nah, man, you good. He good. People always say, and my pops said too, Fred, good dude. Like he's a good person. So like I don't trust myself training with just anybody because I never know what their motives are and stuff like that. But I can have a regular conversation with him or whatever. Like we talked about, I had a health situation recently, and the day after that, he like, nah, bro, get up. You finna eat this. You gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it wasn't so he could make some money off of me training, nothing. That he like, bro, I need you to be all right as a person. So that's why we always gonna rock. You know what I mean? And he know anytime he need me, I'm there. So
yeah, that's true.
So yeah.
They don't know this is right now. Anything I do first, you know, you got those levels. This is the first stop before I do anything. We stop here first. This the meeting house right here, my guy.
I love it.
This is the meeting house.
So make sure that y'all guys tap in. March 19th is going down. It's at 9 a.m. 9 a.m.
Go start at 8:30.
8:30.
Gonna tap in. Let them know, man, what you doing there. You hosting it. You killing it.
I'm getting that thing ready. So we're gonna be having real hype. We're gonna be ready. 8:30 a.m. Y'all come in. Epicenter. It's gonna be a super lit event. If you want to get into fitness, come on. Don't be intimidated to start too. That's another thing, because you told me something key when I first got back into it. You were like, man, you did not get fat overnight. Like it took some time, so it's gonna take some time to get back right. Like don't rush yourself. Just have fun with it, pace yourself, and you gonna get back right. He tried to get me back right in one day. I couldn't stand up straight after the first day. I couldn't, but because he knows me, like I have a ridiculous amount of confidence in myself. Like it's the ignorant amount. It's the ignorant amount, right? So I think I can do things that I probably have no business doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. Yeah. I'm weird. So other people tell you that have common sense. Take your time with it, have fun with it, come get introduced to it in a fun way, a great environment. You're going to have so much information there, so many people that can help. You got people that are really doing it, like these two wonderful people to my right now, to my left if you face the camera. But, just come in and have fun. Be ready to have fun and learn.
It's all free.
It's all free, which is crazy. Because they get a lot of money to teach people these things. So make sure that you come. You won't have access to this type of fitness information. You know what I mean? In a fun-free environment. So it's going to be really dope. So March 19th, follow them FDL_train. Follow Track Baby 001. For all the information. They got the flyers. I've been reposting the flyers too. Absolutely. And make sure that y'all follow everything that's going on. Man, I can't wait for this event.
Oh, tell them how to get that 14-day challenge. There's a whole lot of people need that right
now. Yeah.
Tell me again.
Yeah, let me know. Let me get my phone out.
Hold on. Everybody up.
Right.
So if you do want to be a part of my 14-day challenge, or if you just want a longer term custom workout meal plan and actual like workout plan, then go to coachqueenofabs.com. When I tell you it's custom, it's not something that you just put answer 2 questions. It's really, really detailed. So if you and your friend can do the same type of thing, and you're gonna get completely different results. We have a mental health aspect. We have like track workouts, like pool workouts, rowing machine workouts. We have everything available, so it's really no excuse. If you go out and eat a lot, I got a whole little section where you can put in where you want to go, and it's gonna tell you what you should be eating. Okay. So if you eat out a lot, you ain't got no excuse either. So this should literally change your life. And again, it's coachqueenofabs.com.
So I gotta take out. We can't do our burgers no more.
I mean, nah. Unless it's a veggie burger.
Wait, hold on. Wait. We talked about this. So burgers. So if the cows eat grass, the cow's vegan. So I'm vegan. Yeah, I'm 68% vegan.
You got a good point now.
That's a good point.
You got a good point.
You know what I'm saying? The cows eat grass.
But it's like processed, and then it like, you know.
No, I mean these is like the all natural cows.
Oh, really?
But they said ribs. They said pork is the other lean meat. So ain't no more ribs from Sonny's.
We not doing that.
Oh no, we're not doing that.
I can't eat nothing that don't sweat.
No lemon pepper.
No.
Lemon ain't good for you.
Lemon is.
Black pepper.
That's good for you.
Don't play.
Yeah, you get lemon pepper. There you go all day.
Hey, you can't get no lemon pepper wings.
No, you get vegan. You get
lemon burn
wings.
the fat.
Cauliflower
right?
wing.
Have you ever had that?
Yeah, I've had that
they
too.
Good, right?
Did you have the one with the carrot, like a bone in the middle?
A bone.
They use a carrot.
This is when I exit the whole show, because this is not me.
Yeah, so it's like the
it?
cauliflower. I don't remember where I had it. I just know it was a cauliflower wing, right, in a drumstick, and they had a carrot in the middle.
They did,
and they made it like a bone.
They
yeah,
did.
It was good though. I ain't gonna lie, it was good.
So no sushi.
Sushi is okay, but you just can't eat sushi all the time.
Okay.
See.
I don't like sushi anyway.
This is what we need.
I'm good.
This is what we have to have on here today, Reec.
Right.
Because I was gonna leave out here and get. I said lemon good, pepper good, chicken is a protein.
There you go. If you get
lemon pepper wings,
chocolate chip cookies, vegan.
Once or twice a week, yes, but because I don't believe in just going cold turkey. Because I like cookies. I like brownies.
What's your favorite cookies?
Chocolate chip.
Come on, hold on.
Is there
Give me some.
Is there
any other?
I couldn't even think of anything else that would even be logical.
Man, them ones in the middle of the mall be so good. This has made a hard left turn. This interview has turned.
Yeah.
Thinking about that.
Y'all don't listen to what we're talking about.
If you happen to run into a Mrs. Fields today, make sure you make it out to the event.
You don't need it.
And take that 14-day challenge at the same time. Right?
Try that one
so
day.
They
are good. I'm not gonna hold.
I mean, it don't taste exactly like a wing, but it does. I mean, it depends on how they cook it, because sometimes it do taste exactly like.
I think you don't have to be like vegan or something like that. Just as long as you're, just as long as you like.
Oh, cool.
But I eat like
just be responsible.
Like 60% plant based though.
But look at you. You can eat anything. You can eat the cherry. You can step it out. Look at you. Like we gotta watch it for real.
I gotta watch it.
If I eat that chocolate chip cookie, you gonna see it. Face puffed up like I've been fighting. It's gonna be all bad.
That's crazy.
All bad.
Then get vegan cookies.
They have those. They don't
good
taste
too.
the same though.
Oh, you lying?
Where
you get it
I
from?
haven't had a good vegan cookie.
You can taste the canola oil.
Yeah. I don't with that.
Look, I like vegan stuff better than regular.
I like some vegan food, but then I saw some vegans that were big vegans, and I was like, that's contradictory.
That's different.
I don't want to do that.
You also can't be eating soy products all the time, because that's terrible for you.
As a male, you shouldn't really eat soy at all, because it boosts your estrogen.
That too.
Right.
But I don't eat a lot of soy.
Yeah. I don't hardly eat
the
any.
other stuff.
Oreo cookies are also vegan. If you just listening in, I'm just playing.
It's that 20 piece with them fried rice and the blue cheese.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem.
On them cheat days?
Right.
Whew.
All right, man. This is Turn Left. Let's get her back focused. Make sure that you check her out. CoachQueenOfAbs.com. If you tuned in on the live stream, the website is up there. So all you have to do is click it. If you tuned in on the radio side of the radio app, we appreciate y'all listening. Check it out right now. And also follow my guy Rodrico at FDL_train to get all the information about the event that's coming up. Free event to get into fitness. We're going to be honoring a lot of ladies, especially this one right here to the right of me right now. On Shoe Line line, big football contract, has battled through all types of things that people said she couldn't make it, and she still has found a way to win. So we appreciate you, Miss Lady.
Thank you. I appreciate
Keep
y'all.
being an inspiration. All right, y'all, we're going to get back to this mix. My brother DJ Red on the ones and twos, got Decepticon on deck. Do not move. This is Reec Radio broadcast live from Media Campus West. We gone.